It is a beautiful day to be outside and the weather seems to be okay. It was terrible the last few weeks, but here we are. I'd like to take the occasion to quickly introduce this bike, the Nicholas Rowtag, because this is really a high performance gravel bike. I mean, look at it. I have equipped this bike with 650B wheels, and these are 2.1 inch tires up front, and you see there's really enough space, although I wouldn't go bigger, but this is really doable. So 2.0, 1.9 inch, it is all doable. In the back I have the Panaracer Gravel King. It's a tire I had left from my Great Divide. This is the 1.9 inch, so I'm going to use it up first, but you can see there's ample of space. So this bike really offers big, generous clearance for rough rides. I mean, if you look at this road, for instance, these are mostly rocks. So for a gravel bike, that's already quite difficult. But yeah, the titanium, it just feels so nice. And I also like the detail. I mean, look at it. Even the bell is made out of titanium with the Vanicolas logo on it. We have the end cap, which has a titanium Vanicolas on it. We have the seat tube. We even have the seat tube clamp, and we even have the bottle cages. The bottle cage holders, I should say. They're all of titanium, and the ensemble is just so beautiful. Yes, the bike is dirty. That's what happens when you are out riding. Another feat I really like a lot, I noticed that this bike basically uses a 5mm key for everything. I should do it like this. So all these Allen key sizes are 5mm, which is very nice for your selection of tools for the road. Also, this kind of through axle system with a lever, this is really nice. I mean, you do not need to have that special 6mm key, and often you have like the multi-tool, which is too small, so you cannot put enough force on it. You can just maintain this down the road. Same goes for the fork. It is the lever system that is quite nice. I did set up these tires tubeless, which is a must, because my first ride I had a flat tire and I was like, oh god, I need to get back to tubeless. Since riding the Great Divide, I am so for tubeless. Also, look at these ample mounts for racks and fenders. It really offers you tons of possibilities. I'm a big fan of that. Also at the front we have spaces to mount. So this bike really offers a versatile package, and I like this. And I'm also shocked by the weight. It's a lot less heavy than I had expected. I think it's gonna be around 10, maybe 11 kilos with the full setup. But my previous bike, the Specialized Sequoia, that was like 2 to 3 kilos more. And this has wider tire clearance. Of course, the main contribution is because of the titanium frame, but also the carbon fork and the 650B wheels, of course. So that is a very nice setup. Another thing I really like about this bike is the fact that you have two mounts here. You don't see them, but you basically have your top tube back attached with bolts. So they're like really sturdy on there. For gravel riding, that's a big thing. That's a big plus for me. And another feat I kind of like is how they work the way the cables inside the frame. It's very, very nice. Apart from that, the bike is set up with the GRX 8, 10, 11 speed, mechanical, of course, mechanical, because I'm used to riding in a, let's say, desolate settings. So no electronic shifting for me. But in general, the bike just really looks nice. And I'm really, really privileged to be riding this bike. And I have to say, compared to other bikes on the market, this is not the most expensive bike. I mean, it has its price. It is premium titanium. But there's so many brands, carbon bikes, with less mounts or even less features to use 2x, which are a lot more expensive. This bike offers you the opportunity to go 2x, like I have it here. But you can also do 1x, you can do 11 speed, 12 speed. And for instance, the Specialized Crux, with its shape, has a limitation on group sets. You can only use it 1x or electronic, which automatically forces you to go to a lot of costs. You don't have this with the Vanicolas. Same thing with the wheels. It can run 700 by 45C millimeter tires, which is great. But in this case, 650B with 2-inch tires is also possible. So you can really tailor it to the kind of road you'll be riding. Are you going to do a gravel light tour? Maybe 42 millimeters will be enough. Are you going to do the big divide, the great divide, mountain bike route? Well, you might opt for these kind of tires. I just wanted to see first and foremost what is the maximum tire size I can squeeze in there. So that experiment has been genuinely successful. And yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. I've been talking for almost 6 minutes. I'm gonna call it a day, but I really like this bike. Carrying lots of water, carrying my food inside of this thing. I'm not even using a backpack. I have my pump in there. I don't need all the Allen keys. I just have one 5mm one for the main stuff you could encounter down the road. And there it goes. We're gonna hit the road on the Nicholas Rowtag, exploring. This is Easter and weather seems to be favorable. Over and out. Thanks for watching and do subscribe. There will be a lot more content going forward.